there I am on day 5 of a road trip. That's a 9 to 10 day road trip, here being Moab, Utah as the final destination, and I'm riding with Restless Mule up in front. Now yesterday on the way here I got a flat tire doing about 80 miles an hour in the HOV lane near Salt Lake City. And after that experience I got thinking about the expenses of a motorcycle tour, whether that's on-road or off-road. What kind of things can you expect? So what I decided is you really need to prepare for any kind of problems that might arise on your road trip. So it's one thing to budget for the trip itself, you know, hotels, food, gas, but what about breakdowns? What about things that go wrong? So just to give you an example, yesterday's flat tire cost me in the neighborhood of $450 Canadian. So, and my time, and Restless Mule's time, because we were meeting up yesterday for the first time, and it cost a lot of money. Now the good news is, yes, I had budgeted a certain amount of money for this trip, but that's not the only money I have set aside. So it's not as if this is going to be a problem that I can't fix. But if you're in a really tight budget, maybe consider having that slush fund for a problem that arises that you can't deal with yourself. Now to give you an example, yesterday, and if you want, you can look at a video, here's a link to below in the description, or up above here, to when I got the flat tire. Now just to let you know, I fixed the flat tire on the road myself, so I plugged it. Now, so I didn't need a tow, so I saved some money there, carrying toolkits, things like that. I was prepared for a breakdown. I wasn't prepared to ride back to British Columbia from Utah on a tire that had been plugged. So that's made the decision, either a patch, nobody would patch the tire, or a new tire, so I did that. Now this could be anything. I also ran into a young guy a few days ago from the Marines. His motorcycle was stuck on the side of the road. He was having carburetor problems, but he was local. Now what if you had that problem and you can't fix it yourself? Or in this case, on the bikes that we have, Triumph Tiger up ahead and my Suzuki V-Strom back here, they're fuel injected. If we have some sort of fuel problem, that's likely something we can't fix. So now that's going to cost money, and then you've got to be lucky enough to find someone that's going to actually take you in. And in the case of me yesterday, just going back to that example, I wasn't about to start shopping around for the cheapest tire I could find. I wasn't going to start shopping around to find the cheapest garage I could find. I found a garage actually first. He didn't have a tire, said he could fix it for me yesterday. Perfect. And then Restless Mule found a cycle gear store for me to find a tire. I found a tire, the only one they had to fit my bike. I wasn't about to shop around. I needed the tire. I needed to get it installed so we could continue on today. And that cost money. Money above and beyond what I was expecting. So just keep in that mind for your next road trip. Whether you're on your motorcycle on a tour, on a road tour, where maybe you've got AAA, that might be a good thing to have with you if you don't have it already. Or if you're in the backcountry, make sure you know how to fix something if it breaks down, or expect that if something's going to come and get your motorcycle for you back there, it's going to be really expensive. So you want to prepare for those kind of eventualities. So another expense is, like on a trip like this where it's so hot, if you I don't know if you can see my dash, it says 41 degrees Celsius, so that's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now if you think about this kind of temperature, I'm buying a lot of bottled water and a lot of Gatorade to keep myself hydrated so I don't get heat exhaustion. And I'm also pouring some of that water over my body, so that's a lot of wasted water. Now, and not only am I buying it, but my space is limited, so a lot of the times I'm buying the water from places like gas stations or 7-Eleven, where it's much more expensive than it is at the grocery store, because there's on the road there's not a grocery store handy, but there's a gas station handy, and you need to stay hydrated. Those kind of expenses add up, and even for this trip here, I'm going to have to add it up after, but it's actually adding up quite a bit of money for the trip. Thanks for watching. Take care and ride safe.